What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts in the house once again. We are here with another episode, or another 2 episodes of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. We're here once again, man, just enjoying this series so far, the things that they're setting up, enjoying the characters. It's a great story that's been told so far, just introducing the characters. We got a backstory about Siegfried and Reinhard that was very pleasant to see so early on. A lot of times you don't really get that gist, or you don't get flashbacks, if you will, or backstories of characters so early on in a series. You just kind of see them on their journey, and then if something specific happened, you will get these backstory of these characters. And this was from a character that I did not expect perspective, which is Siegfried's perspective of the entire thing, or why he decided to follow Reinhard and how they met. And Reinhard was just he was with the business. You know what I'm saying? He was with the business from the get-go, and you can tell what transpired during that time to kind of change, and why he's on this mission that he's on right now. It is not clear cut what is, what I'm saying, it's not clear cut what his goals are or how far he wants to go, but we know one thing for sure is that he wants to get his sister back out of this particular situation that she's in. So all this talk that they have about Reinhard being under his sister's skirt, and because his sister is favored by the Kaiser, that's the only reason why he's getting all this recognition. And I don't believe so, because he's being recognized for the things that he is doing. You got the haters on the side. Haters are always going to be there. So we're going to jump in, man. Episodes 5 and 6 of this series. And of course, you guys already know, make sure that if you are watching on Terabyt Reacts and Gaming, don't forget to like the video, of course, but go and check out the original channel. There's plenty of content over there, plenty of anime that I've done before, plenty of classic animes that I've done before that you guys can go over there and check out as well. Alright, so we all know that Legend of the Galactic Heroes, it's not on early access, so don't expect a ton of episodes over there on early access. If that's something that you guys want me to record a bunch of episodes and then release them on early access, you guys are gonna have to let me know that, because at the end of the day, I don't put classic animes on early access. I don't usually do that. It's mostly like the newer, more modern anime that I will put on there, or stuff that might not garner a large audience and people just request certain things. I will put on early access, or if I'm way ahead in a series and I want to put it on early access, that I will. But in any case, guys, let's jump into these 2 episodes. As I said, don't forget to do your duty, man. Everything that you gotta do is pretty free. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, leave a comment. That's all I ask, man. I know that's not hard, man. I know it's not hard. I do it for other people's videos all the time on YouTube. It's not that hard to do. It's very easy. Let's jump into the episodes. I will see you guys at the end for the review.
Ginga 帝国の名門カストロプ公爵家。先の財務省書であったカストロプ公オイゲンはその職権を乱用して私腹を肥やしていた。その死に際し帝国はその不正に得た資産の返還を求めた。だがカストロプ公の嫡男マクシミリアンはこれに反発し、その財力を背景にして反乱を企てた。
マクシミリアン殿、私は一門としてみすみすこのカストロプ家が滅びるのを見るに耐えないのだ。
滅びる。
このままではそうなる。すでに3000の討伐軍がこの星に向かっているのだ。たかだか地方領が帝国にかなうとお思いか。
何が帝国か。秩父には文句の一つも言えなんだくせ。他の貴族への見せしめにするつもりなのだろうが、そうはいかん。世の力を思い知らせてやる。
マクシミリアン殿。
その討伐軍とやらがついている。我が国が帝国に対抗できる証拠を見せていきます。
敵ラパート製の衛星軌道上に戦闘衛星全艦砲撃開始。
あれは
聞いたことがある。かの同盟使徒を守るアルテミスの首飾り。
まさか。
そう同じものだ。見るがいいあのざまを。逃がすか。帝国など恐るるに足らん。
どうしてあんなものが。
いささか根は張ったが、この銀河では金さえ出せば何でも用意するところがあるのだ。
レザーン。
ここまで話したからにはしばらくご投留いただきます。マリンドルフ閣を連れて行け。
愚かな。レザンにそそのかされた。
キルヒアイス少将。
は。
勅命である。帝国に対し反旗を翻すマクシミリアン・フォン・カストロフに対し2000の艦隊をもって討伐に当たるべし。
勅命謹んでお受けいたします。
我々にもお声がかかると思っていたがな。
我らも今や一個艦隊を預かる身だ。たかだか地方反乱などに気楽には出ていけなくなったということさ。
窮屈なことだ。しかし勅命が直接下るとは。
いささか見えすいてはいるな。勅命が下ればキルヒアイスに箔がつく。まして前回より少ない戦力で勝ったとなれば
中将に昇進は間違いないか。
勝てばな。
だからこそ酒など飲んでる時ではなかろう。
ほっといてくれ。
カッカユーロ大佐、艦隊編成の確認をしたいと思います。環境へいらしてください。
カッカ。召喚は艦隊の編成より全体の数の方に問題があるのではないかと空港をつかまつりまするが。
おい、さないか。
前回失敗した時より少数の兵力で勝つ。成功すれば確かに万々歳でしょう。しかし現実は閣下や元帥閣下の思惑通りに行くとは限らない。
その通りです、大佐。
閣下。まさか失敗を覚悟でやっておられるのではないでしょうな。確かに艦隊の絶対数が少ないからその分犠牲も少なくて済むでしょうがね。
大佐、編成表を。
閣下。
これを見てください。
変わった編成ですね。
これは何を考えているんです。工作艦ばかりこんなに集めて。
私もローエングラム閣下ももちろんこの作戦に成功することを考えています。
何？敵はわずか2000だ。帝国軍の奴ら何を考えている。我が国の力がまだわからんのか。よう舐めておるのか。
よもやとは思いますが、何か策があってのことでは。
何？策だ。一体どんな賞賛があるというのだ。あの首飾りは無敵だとフェザーンの奴らは保証したではないか。どんな策があるというのだ。どいつもこいつも無能なガン首並べおって役立たずどもめ。
幸い問題の戦闘衛星には微弱ながら引力がありますし、本性にも影響せずに済むはずです。
なるほど。確かに誰でも考えそうな手ですが、これをここまで大規模に使うのは前例がないでしょうな。
首飾りの宝石に鎖をつけてやろうってわけですな。それもとびきり派手なやつを。
カストロプのやつら、頼みの綱を失ってどうしますか。
それで諦めて降伏してくれれば良いのです。
そりゃ楽でいいでしょうな。まあ首飾りさえ片付けてしまえば後々関東一発。いや本気のようです
甘いと言いたいようですね。
いや、閣下の思惑通り運ぶのを期待していますよ。その方が我々も楽でいい。
Have no respect, man.
甘いか。
Seems like he's
閣下、
on board.
対応終了しました。次のご指示を。
早速始めてください。
何を企んでおる。一向に動かんではないか。もっと拡大できんのか。
これが最大でございます。
お前見てまいれ。行ってみてまいれというのだ。
敵のただ中にですか。
でも何もできんである。行って忠義を示せ。
そんな小部隊が。
何を申すか。貴様わしへの忠誠はどこへやったか。この恩知らずが。すまぬ阻止たちを叱ったのではないのだぞ。貴様なぜよけるか。
Did it backfire? Yep.
なんだあれは。
Basically backfired on his ass.
どうなったんですか。
さっき工作家が出てきたの。多分指向性のあるゼッフル粒子を使ったのだ。
ジェフル粒子ってあの機体爆薬の。
死体爆薬ね。あんなようなもんだ。
見ての通り、あなた方の頼む首語りは破壊しました。この上は無益な抵抗をやめて降伏するよう勧告します。事件の首謀者も共謀者も必ず寛大な処置が下るよう私が責任を持って取り計らいます。ですから、やはり甘いと言いたそうですね。
いや、ただ考えていたんですよ。同円グラム博ならどうしただろうか。
しかしあの様子だと楽にはいきませんかな。
いや、案外楽に済むと思うね。もっとも司令官閣下の思惑とは少し違うかもしれませんが。
嘘だ。帝国に逆らった者を生かしておくはずがない。第一生かしておかれた試しがない。これは罠だ。罠に違いない。出ていけば私は殺される。殺される。お前らもだ。一族の音を皆殺しだ。わしは破滅だ。貴様のせいだ。貴様がわしを焚きつけたのだ。貴様も貴様も貴様も。ならおとなしく資産を返上すればよい。そうだ。そもそも父上がいけないのだ。父上なのだ。そうであろう。そしてレザー、あの視線どもが余計なものを売りつければ。レザー、そうであった。レザーンだ。レザーンに亡命するぞ。
と申されました。今となっては脱出も不可能かと思われます。
そうじゃ。よし、お前身代わりになる。
お、
焼身自殺の日、顔を焼いてしまえばしばらくごまかせるである。それは良いとして。そうじゃ。マリンドル博も連れてまいれよ。人質になるから。
閣下。もっと良い方法がございます。
おお、さすがだ。なんだ申してみよう。
それはこうするのです。
Yep.
何をする。しまよ。
Yo.
出せばその子で許されるかもしれないということです。
この裏切り者め。何をしてやる。こやつを殺せ。うわ。
Caesar. Well, he's trash. He's no Caesar, but that's how Caesar went out, bro. They dress like Romans. Well, Greek Romans, yeah.
上空の艦隊に連絡しよう。我々は悪逆な支配者から。
That's crazy. That's crazy because that's how Caesar went out. it's not the same situation, but I get what they were trying to do there. Caesar was a tyrant. He was a tyrant. No matter how you look at it, he was. You know what I'm saying? Caesar Caesar was Julius Caesar was a tyrant for sure. Crazy. Good stuff.
大佐、上陸部隊の指揮をお願いします。全軍に徹底させてください。略奪暴行などは一切禁止。破る者は極刑に処すと。
お若いな。だが
誠の名称か。
おお、ヒルだ。心配かったな。
わずか2日でしかも無血占領です。これほどの手並みとは侮れません。
おいではないか。人は使い方次第。それだけ使い手があるということじゃ。やるじゃん。
ああ。
ジークフリード・キルヒアイス。面白いな。しかしそれだけの男、よくローエングラム伯の下に甘んじておる。幼い頃からの親友親友か。何にしろもっとよく知ることだ。そうなれば使い道も出てくる。はい。ところでアルテミスの首飾りの件いかにいたしましょう。いかにと。弱点があることを同盟に知らせるべきかと。なぜその弱点が分かったの。ああ、そうでした。
ジークフリード・キルヒアイスはカストロフ政権の反乱鎮圧の功績により中将に任じられた。これによりローエングラム陣営のナンバー2と誰もが認めるところとなった。一方その頃、自由惑星同盟ではヤン・ウェンリーのイゼルロン要塞攻略の準備が着々と進められていた。
Cool beans.
このイゼルロン要塞の攻略、新たに結成される第13艦隊の司令官としてヤン・ウェンリーに最初に与えられた命令である。
That seems a little. How the hell is he going to neutralize that?
我が軍服を汚すとは我が軍を汚したも同じことだぞ。少女相手に喧嘩を売るとは情けない限りですな。
Knights of the Rose?
ワルター・フォン・シェーンコック、ローゼンリッター、バラノキシー連隊の隊長といったら少しは聞き覚えがある。どうやら機関はそのシミが気になるようだ。貴様、我々を侮辱する気か。
He just did.
というにしと閣下直属の将校だぞ。軍法会議にかけるぞ。どうぞお好きなように。その軍法会議に民間人に暴行を働いた士官がいたことも報告されたらいかがですかな。貴様、あなたがお望みならいつでもお相手になりますよ。
Yeah, get your bitch asses out of here.
敗は帝国の同盟も同じことだな。
ありがとうございました。
バラの騎士官。帝国からの亡命者の指定で編成された白兵戦部隊。類まれなる戦闘能力を持つ連中だが、どの艦隊も扱いかねている。さっきの物資の話ですがね、帝国軍の軍艦を一隻調達してください。以前の戦いで鹵獲したものがあるはずです。それと軍服を200着ほど。そしてあのローゼンリッターを我が艦隊。ローゼンリッターを
Ah.
閣下も大胆な命令をお出しになりますな。失敗すればおやめになるのですか。
このままでは次の本部長解散の時、私は引退を余儀なくされる。この前のアスターテの敗北も飽きしねる。そうなれば都留二人としの勢力が増すばかりだ。
そこでヤン少将にかけてみようか。自信がおありのようですね。
ことではないがね。
Oh, so that's her dad, Green Hill.
閣下、全艦発進体制整いました。
第13艦隊出動する。今回の出動は対外的には訓練ということになっておりますが、当初イゼルロン要塞とは逆のオルハン政権に向かい、しかる後にこの航路でイゼルロンに向かいます。
回廊までおよそ2週間の固定ですが、
フィッシャー准将、そのあたりのことは機関に任せる。で、提督の言うことには、自分はハイゲ線の町でも道に迷うくらいだから、艦隊運用の名人と言われるフィッシャーのおっさんに全て任せると。は
あ、頼りになるやらならないや
ら。降伏のイゼルロン要塞を落とすには、外からだけでは不可能。内部に潜入し、中枢部を抑えてしまうし。
潜入ですか。
ヤン提督、するとその重要な任務をこのローゼンリッターの指揮官に任せると。
ああ、そうだ。
堅牢な要塞ほど人は油断するもの。成功の可能性は大いにあります。しかし
提督はローゼンリッターに関する風聞をご存知ですか。調べさせてもらった。歴代の連隊長は12名、そのうち4名は帝国軍との戦闘で死亡、2名は召喚に昇進した後退役、そして残りの6名は我が軍を裏切り帝国軍へと走った。今度の疾病でも13代目の連隊長が裏切るかもしれぬという噂が流れた。
提督、もし噂通りに私が7人目の裏切り者になったらどうします？
困る。
そりゃお困りでしょう。ですが困ってばかりですから、何か手を考えておられるんでしょう。
特に考えてない。
それでは私を全面的にお信じになる
なあ。
そこまで私を信じる理由をお聞きしたいです
が、果実私は機関がトリウニヒト派の将校と衝突する場に居合わせ、機関にシャンパンの一杯もおごりたくなった。それが理由かな。
たったそれだけの理由で？無茶だ、この重要な任務。
裏切られれば私に人を見る目がなかったということだ。作られた一人の英雄がこの世から消える。
提督は私に艦隊運用を全て任せてくださった。今度は私たちが提督を信頼する番だ。
ありがとう。
一つ伺ってよろしいですか？
どうぞ。
この戦いであなたの目的がどのあたりにあるのか知りたい。名誉ですか、それとも出世ですか？
出世じゃないと思うな。30前で閣下呼ばわりされればもう十分。それに私はこの戦いが終わって生きていれば退役するつもりだし。
退役？
まあ年金もつくし退職金も出る。私ともう一人くらいつましく食べていくのに不自由はないくらいね。
この情勢下に退役するとおっしゃるのですか？
その情勢ってやつさ。イゼルロン攻略に成功すれば我が国は軍事的に優位に立てる。そこで帝国との間になんとか満足のいく和平条約を結ぶことも可能だ。そうなれば私としては安心して退役できる平和がやってくるという。
しかし
Makes sense.
平和が高級的なものになりますか？
高級的な平和なんて人類の歴史にはなかった。だが何十年かの平和で豊かな時代は存在した。
I agree.
私の希望はたかだかこの先数十年の平和なんだ。だがそれでもその10分の1の期間の戦乱に勝ること幾万倍だと思う。私の家に14歳の男の子がいるんだ。その子が戦場に引き出されるのを見たくない。ただそれだけだ。
変わった人だとは聞いていたが、失礼ながら提督、あなたはよほどの正直者か、さもなければルドルフ大帝以来の詭弁家かどちらかです。まあ期待以上の答えは
力を尽くすとしますかな。永遠ならざる平和のために。
I like how I love that. I don't I, the thing about it is this, like, for you guys that have been watching me for a very long time, other series that we've, passed before, um my stance on certain things when it comes on to, war and all this other stuff. I've had arguments with people in the comment section who thinks that war is necessary and all this other stuff. And when it comes on to war itself and what Yang is talking about, like, one of the things that I respect about him, and this is what I say, is like, he thinks ahead, but he's also in the moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, he says this stuff, and it's just like, you may not understand why he says it or why he thinks this is good. At this moment in time, he's heading to one of the biggest missions they've ever embarked on. So many different failures by the alliance against this fortress, right? And I have no doubt, right now I have no doubt that he's going to succeed. He may lose some people, but I think he's going to succeed with whatever plan that he has here, because I believe in him that much already. I think they're going to succeed in taking the fortress. If not, this might be the end of Yang. You know what I'm saying? This might be the end of Yang. And he hopes that it will lead to them having a strategic position, and it will change the tides of the war, and maybe the Empire will, get a treaty going based on this, just them taking over this fortress. Because I'm guessing this fortress is like very important for the Empire when it comes on to where they're situated and where it's located and stuff like that. And I think it's probably one of their biggest defense of the Empire, right? So if they take this fortress, they will have a significantly more bargaining chip for them to say, okay, let's sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? But it still seems like the Empire is winning the war, if you can say that. You know what I'm saying? Because the Alliance just keep taking L's, man. That's all they've been taking since I've been watching this show. They just been taking L's. So, you know what I'm saying? This must be huge. Taking this fortress must be huge. So that's what Yang is hoping for, but I don't think that's going to happen. It may force them into thinking of this, but I don't see that happening. What he's hoping for, I don't see that happening.
標準暦5月13日、同盟軍第13艦隊はイゼルローン街道に突入した。
もはや疑う余地はない。この通信簿は反乱軍が近づいている証拠だ。だからといってゼクと帝国、出撃するにも敵の位置すらわからんではない。
閣下、奇妙な通信が入っております。
なんだ。
は、千歳オーディンより派遣された軽巡航艦が敵の攻撃を受け、現在交戦中。救援を求めております。
もはや一刻も猶予もならん。
閣下、お待ちください。
ノーベルシュテイン大佐。なんだ。
警戒した方がよろしいでしょう。
何？
敵の陽動作戦ともなりますし、ここは動かずにもう少し様子を見る。
出れば敵が待っている。戦えば負けるとでも言いたいのか。
そうではありません。
では何だ。我々は軍人であり、戦うのが本部。まして窮地にある味方を救わんでどうする。どうかな、ゼークと帝都。Kの幕僚の言にも一理ある。敵にしろ味方にしろ、確実な位置が知れんし、もう少し待ってみたら。艦隊司令官を渡しろ。 私が決める。玄関直ちに出撃せよ。せいぜい痛い目にあって戻ってくるがいい。敵さんたちとうとうしびれを切らして出てきましたな。
関数約1万5000。
駐留艦隊をほぼ全艦に当たります。
相手の戦力が不明の場合は持てる最大戦力を投入するのが戦線の拡大を防ぐ手です。
準備は完了しております。いつでも出撃のご命令を。
やれやれ、しびれを切らしているのは敵だけじゃないよな。
閣下、また戦国の慶順より通信がありました。要塞近くまでたどり着いたものの、なお反乱軍の追撃を受けている。援護を頼む。駐留艦隊はどうした。通信が途絶えたままです。聖子とどこをついておる。砲撃の用意だ。はっ。味方がいる。手法は使えんぞ。はっ。航空戦闘要員に次ぐ。全砲塔砲撃戦用意。全砲塔砲撃戦用意。竜砲台上。
閣下、前方ティアマト星系第4惑星アンシャルの周回軌道上に敵艦隊らしき反応があります。
よし、直ちに向かえ。艦影確認。拡大投影しろ。我が軍のブレーメン級巡航艦です。背後に見えるのが反乱軍かと思われます。攻撃だ。待て。各砲塔に状況を徹底させろ。味方に当てるなよ。
I think they're setting them up to maybe hit each other. They cut off their communication, so the two commanders, they can't communicate with each other. They're basically out here blindly just getting they don't even know if they're actually getting messages from the actual people who are saying that they're under attack. Like, cause we haven't seen Yang them open fire on anybody. Like, they're not attacking anybody, are they? I think they're feeding them false information so that, for some reason, I don't know. Oh, that's the end of the episode?
反乱軍有効射程距離に入ってきません。反乱軍退却していきます。奴らは過去6度の敗北でこの要塞の力を知りすぎておるからな。慶順より入電。読め。救援を感謝する。我が艦の損傷を甚だしく緊急入港を要請する。そう言っています。よし、向こうに誘導してやれ。
どうやらうまく入り込めそうですね。
問題はこれからです。
やってくれるさ。あのバラの騎士ならね。
Yeah, it's a complete diversionary tactic to get the Knights of the Rose to infiltrate their ranks, because they dressed up as them, right? They dressed up as them. That's crazy. I don't even think they fired at anybody. They basically just pretended like they needed help. Do their ships look like them? I mean, they cut off the communication, so I don't know. Key strategic point.
大軍をもって攻略を試みたが、ことごとく失敗に終わった。今、そのイゼルローン要塞をわずか半個艦隊で攻略すべく、ヤンの作戦が開始された。
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I love it when a good plan comes together. You know what I'm saying? Yang is he's a strategist. You know what I mean? In all sense of the word, he's a strategist. He's one of those guys that if you leave it up to him, he could possibly maybe even, you know, get to the highest of highest in rank and power if he desires to get there. Because when it comes on to having a good strategy, and he knows that he doesn't have the army, he doesn't have the numbers to go against this fortress, so he's basically going to destroy it from the inside out, which is a good idea. I was just wondering how are they going to infiltrate, which is how he executed that to get them in is brilliant. So first of all, they cut off the two commanders because basically they made sure to let us know as the audience that these commanders, they don't get along. You know what I'm saying? They're basically fighting over power, glory. You can understand my it's not confusion, it's more of like, are you kidding me? You're over here fighting over glory. Both of you are fighting for the same the same emperor, the same empire, I should say, right? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Over glory? Because what? I don't know if, you know, and they don't fight together. They have two different fleets and they don't fight together to crush the enemy. They just, oh, I'm a commander over here and you command those people over there. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like put me in a sense of like, what are you guys doing over here? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got a big weapon, and that's the only reason why you've been winning is because of the Thor hammer thing. Because now they cut off the communication between both of them, so they don't know who's who. So that's the reason why they were able to infiltrate so easily, because they basically just pretended to be one of y'all, and y'all just gonna let in this random ship, and they probably going, I don't know what they're going to do, but how they're going to do it, if they're gonna play it calm, or are they gonna like, you know, start killing people on the ships and stuff like that, stuffing their bodies in closets or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do over there to, you know, they're probably going to aim to take out the two commanders, you know, so hoping that this guy does not turn on them from the Knights of the Rose. So interesting, very interesting situation there in episode 6. Episode 5 was Siegfried's first victory by himself, you know, him being a rear admiral now. He was sent to capture basically these thief that they had, that was the former, like, when his father was alive. His father was the Secretary of Treasury and was stealing money stealing money, you know, like, you know, take a little bit off the top, you know what I'm saying? And he had to relocate, but they've been defended for all this time. But, you know, Siegfried came through with a plan to take out this necklace weapon, they call it a necklace, and kind of disarm it in a way so that he can get in. But they turned on him, and I like how they had them dressed up like, you know, Romans, like the older Romans in Greece and stuff like that. And then he dies like Caesar died, right? Which is stabbed by his, you know, officers of the court, whatever. If you know the history of Julius Caesar, look it up. Okay, in any case, brilliant episode, brilliantly done. I'm really enjoying this story. So if I don't talk a lot during the episodes, I'm not, just in case you guys don't know, I am not one of those reactors, okay, that gets excited over nothing. Okay, I'm not one of those people. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of other YouTubers that just gets excited over every little thing that they see and not pay attention to what's going on, and then they miss half the show, and then they're like, what did I miss something? They don't have anything of value to add, because they jump up and down so much, they're not paying attention to what's going on, and then they forget little details, right? And that's not to say that I don't forget little details, but I damn sure remember a lot more than a lot of these other people. So as a matter of me, is like, I like to sit down and enjoy a good show, enjoy the dialogue, pay attention to what's going on, because you don't want to miss much. Okay. One thing about me that I know for sure, when it comes on to the main plot of a story, there's not much I'm going to miss. There's not much I'm going to forget, going from episode to episode, because I do try to pay attention as much as possible. If there's something exciting going on, of course, my reaction is going to be what it is. You get what I'm saying? I think there's so many YouTubers out there that overreact to stuff, and you're just like, what just happened that made you so excited? You know what I'm saying? Like, legitimately, like, I asked that question watching some reactors. It's just like, what are you so excited about, bro? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But as I said, if you're looking for that, this kind of shows like this, which is like political drama, military, whatever you want to call it, right, is not for you to jump up and down for anything. Really not. There's not anything to be like jumping out of your seat for. I'm enjoying the strategy. I want to know what's going on. Yes, I know that Yang is a great strategist, but I also want to see how he executes those plans, because it's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting, and a lot of this stuff too you can apply in your life when when it comes on to your life itself, and work, and just getting business deals done and stuff like that. A lot of these you can apply in a practical way. There's a lot of things that if you've ever read the Art of War, right, by Sun Tzu, if you've ever read that book, or whatever audiobook, however you've ever heard it, you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of this stuff that he's doing, you know what I'm saying, it does remind me of stuff in the Art of War. You know what I'm saying? If you've never read that book, or has listened to it on audiobook, I highly recommend it. It's very well known. It's very well known. People reference it all the time, I know, so you should know about it by now. So I'm liking it. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving just sitting down here and just watching the show just execute what it's out here to execute. You know what I mean? So, and just getting used to the characters and seeing what they can do. We got our dude Reinhard now is a count, and they refer to him likewise, so Rose is really putting a lot of pressure on Siegfried, though. Don't get me wrong. When it comes on to Siegfried, I understand what he's doing and why he's staying so true. And it's really, what I'm saying, in a way, it's all about her. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, when it comes to Siegfried's perspective and his point of view and why he's doing what he's doing, it's all because of her. The one time she touched him and tell him, hey, I want you to remain friends with Reinhard. You know what I'm saying? Just be a good friend to him. He took that to heart. And a lot of times I would tell people this, you know what I'm saying? I would tell them, listen, women don't, a lot of times they don't understand their natural power. And keyword there is natural. They don't understand their natural power. These modern women today, they don't understand their natural power of being feminine. They don't understand it. And that's why you see a lot of these modern women nowadays, they're just in their masculine energy so much. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand how powerful the feminine energy is. You get what I'm saying? And they think that, you know, oh, I'll just be feminine for the right guy. No, you got to be feminine all the time, because that's what you're naturally supposed to be. You're not supposed to be forcing yourself to be like me and to act like me and to give off the same energy as me as a man. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us men nowadays, we're getting very privy to that. You get what I'm saying? And leaving you to die alone, per se. You know? But in any case, when it comes on to this, Siegfried is, I think, as I said in, you know, last review, I think it was last review or last reaction I did in episodes 3 and 4, I was saying that it looks like Siegfried fell in love with Anne Rose. And the thing about it is, when it comes on to her, I don't think I don't want to say she knows what she's doing, because I think she's just basically just trying to find somebody that can guide Reinhard, because, you know what I'm saying, because he does have that kind of influence on him. So I don't know if she knows what she's doing. I don't want to go as far to say she's manipulating Siegfried into protecting Reinhard. I'm not going to go there, because I don't think that's what it is. I would have to see a lot more for me to go there. I think this is just, he just sees him as his best friend, and she just wants him to be protected because she can't be there for him, especially now that he's in the, you know, in the armies and the admiral, whatever. She just wants to know that somebody is there looking after him, because that's her little brother. You know what I mean? So unintentionally, I would say, though, unintentionally, she's having this influence over him. He literally said he would sacrifice himself for this dude, Reinhard. Now, when it comes on to having best friends and stuff like that, I understand where he's coming from with, you know, I'll sacrifice myself to help him. You know what I'm saying? I really do get that, and I understand it. But at the same time, I think he's highly being influenced by her words. You get what I'm saying? So for all respect in this entire thing of what we're watching so far, and just 6 episodes deep, I would definitely say, you know what I'm saying, I would definitely say that at some point, maybe in this series, as we go along, Siegfried is probably going to sacrifice himself. I think it's going to happen. And I think maybe this is foreshadowing for what's going to happen at some point. I think he might give his life for him. I don't know. I'm hoping that we can have a peaceful resolution to this entire thing, now that we're headed in that direction where Yang is trying to get this strategic position, which is this fortress, right, so that they can maybe force the Empire's hand into, you know, get a sit down and get a treaty going. So we'll see how that progresses. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, that was a bit longer than usual, of course, for the review, but hey, we out here. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and I will catch you guys later, man. Peace.